how to shiny hunt for Chespin in Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, there are a few different like versions and ways of doing this, but I'm going to show you two of them, right? So as you can see, Chespin spawns right here on specifically Wild Zone 17, and there are a few different ways of doing this, right? Number one is you can literally just keep flying in and out of this zone over and over again until a shiny one spawns in. Now, you have to understand, Chespin spawns underground, right? Like, it will spawn in one of these like manhole covers like this. What am I saying, manhole covers? Like literally just a hole, okay? It's because I actually got 2 spawns now, but there are several times where I've done this where I get literally not a single one of them spawning in. However, basically, they will spawn in during night and day. I did try that. I did find them at daytime as well, though some people have said only at nighttime, which I don't think is true. But I would say there are basically 3 ways of doing this, right? Number one, keep flying into this zone, like fly over and over into Wild Zone 17, because luckily, if we exit the gate here, you'll see that you have 2 of those Chespins and a Diggersby. If we fly back in to the zone, luckily, it puts you right at the front gates, right? It's like you're right at the front gate, which is perfect because then you don't have to do a long run to get here to be able to enter and double check if there's, first of all, a shiny, and second of all, if there even is a Chespin. As you can see, there's not a single, Chespin that has spawned. So yeah, then we just do the same thing over again. We go out and we go into our map and we do the fly method one more time. Now, that's option number 1. However, you still have 2 more methods for shiny hunting this thing, which require different kinds of, work. Now, as you can see, again, we flew in, the spawns have been reset, right? We're going to run in, check if there's a Chespin, and also check the levels of the Pokemon that are here. This, again, a Diggersby, and another Diggersby. So we checked them, level 44 female, level 46 male, and a level 45 male. Now we're going to run out of here, and we're going to do the second method, which is the one where you can run away. So you can run to the left or to the right here. It doesn't really matter. It just depends on which way you want to run, but you can run over here. And if you run up to the train station, like right around the train station up here, that will be enough of a distance, because you can see they can still be seen in the distance. And as long as they can be seen, and as long as they're trying to close up to us, they will not respawn and they will not despawn. So this is one direction you can run, and you can run back and hopefully they'll be despawned now. So this is one direction, as you can see. Boom, we go in, and yep, they have despawned. They're back in their little holes. Again, we check if there's a Chespin. There is a Chespin this time. See, boom. Now there's a Chespin here. So that's one method. You can just run over to the, train station over there and back and forth. Now the third one and the last method is, of course, using these benches. And that is specifically if you have a controller that has turbo mode on to do the AFK method. Now the AFK method just requires you basically to have a controller that can, more or less, you just pull down the down button next to a bench, or literally in front of a bench, pull it down like just, I don't know, with a paper clip or some, like, literally like this. I used, like, the actual thing you use for the Switch 2 controllers, like this. I just tied it around, and then I did that. Right now it's pulling the actual cord is like pulling it down the entire time. And the second thing is you need a controller that has turbo mode, right? Which you activate if you're using the Gully kit. You just press the settings button and then A, do that 2 times, and then it's gonna spam the A button over and over again to make you go to like change from day to night, right? So that's the third way of doing it. I would say out of these 3, I think the actual running method is by far the fastest, because running over here back and forth, it's also the one that's going to keep like you most active, and it's going to make you like look at way less, let's say, way less loading screens. All right. But as you can see, this one can be a little bit annoying. So sometimes you may need to actually run in the opposite direction, like all the way to the left side, because there is a bridge over there, which also around that area is despawns. So as you can see, they've despawned now. But another despawn you can do is if you run all the way to the left side, up to like this tree over here, right? Like that tree. So you can run there and that will despawn them as well. But that pretty much should explain it. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. If you go inside now, there might not be a single Chespin spawned in. As you can see, no, it's just Diggersby, 3 Diggersby, so there's no guaranteed Chespin this time. So yeah, this is by far the hardest of the 3 Kalos starters to hunt for. Legitimately the hardest because of the fact that it doesn't always spawn. So it's probably going to be the hardest one, the one that takes the longest amount of time to do. However, like I said, you could just do this, just fly in and out over and over again if you don't want to do the running, because sometimes just like doing the flying is probably the fastest. I'm not even going to lie. Like, there you go. We just did it, and now we can just go in again and check. So yeah, that's the method. Hopefully it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.